weak or the strong, who got it going on? You're dead wrong. The weak or the strong.
I feel like I assume that guys worry about their dick size. That's been general. One lonely clap in the back. The most honest man in the back. It's just like, hey, we're friends here. I'm gonna let her know I do worry. This is intimate. With women, all of our organs that matter, like all of our body parts matter, pretty much as you can see them. So we don't have to worry about that. But like people think that means we don't have like a weird thing that we have to reveal to someone later. And I feel like the same way guys worry about the like penis reveal and like what size it is, women are so afraid to like not be fun. And like that you'll be like dating someone and it'll get serious and then they'll be like, and then he thought I was boring. And you can tell this because when guys have small dicks, they drive like fast cars. They compensate. And when women are boring, they say things like, I'm so crazy. I'm just so crazy. So random. That's their fast car. That woman has a small dick. If you ever see a woman on purpose in front of other people dance in the rain, smallest dick. She's grabbing onto that crazy in front of you. So you know it. It's one of those.
It's a cool spot here. There's a lot of different shows here. I like the ability to do our show here. It used to be there was like more cool places to do cool shows. Not like a year ago, like a while ago. Especially like college campuses used to be awesome. Like there's one here and it sucks. It does. It's like for that, I mean they're good at football or whatever, but so are other places. And like, you know, like when Carlin went off TV, he went to campuses. When Andy Kaufman was being weird, he went to campuses. Because you're like, no one's going to watch you be weird or offensive or brilliant out in public. We'll put you on camp. Those were like the shit gigs, but in a good way. Like you could be weird there, no one gave a shit, because that's where people were that liked that. Now you go, I'm nothing. I am banned from doing comedy at Moral Dormitory on campus. Like, I literally can't do it there. Because I did it, and they're like, you can't ever do it again.
Apparently you were too clean.
And I'll admit, here's the thing. I can admit my mistakes. I had a little bit of a part in it, but the rest of it was not my fault. The part that was, we'll lead with what was my fault, maybe. Maybe you can judge. They told me I should try to be clean, and the first sentence out of my mouth was, if you gotta stop being surprised when people that choose to spend their life hanging out with kids end up fucking those kids. You can't be surprised by that. Now, I admit, that's a strong way to start when you're told to be clean. That's heavy. I'm not going to do the rest of that joke because I already did it here once, and I respect rules if they promote creativity. But not if they squash it, then fuck your rules. But if they promote it, then no, I won't tell that joke. We got rules on the show. But here's the thing. The rest of it, I don't think was my fault. Because, alright, here's what happened. At one point, I ended my act, and I got off stage, and the host was like, Justin, can these kids see you anywhere in the future? And I was like, I'm going to be at Woodlands Tavern next week. And they're like, oh, do you have to be 21 to get there? I was like, yeah, but they don't have a door guy. If you have a fake ID, you could probably get in. And that's when the resident advisor was like, this show's over. And she stood up, like in the middle of the crowd, was like, this is over, we'll go back to their rooms. And, like a fire drill. Like I said fake ID in a moderately crowded theater. It's like, alright, get up. Which I'm just like, do you not think people know that exists? It's not like it's like 1994 and I'm up there like, who's heard of MDMA? Anyone heard of that? What's going on? It's like, it's been around forever. I had a fake ID in college. You know where I got it? on my hall in the dorm rooms my freshman year. From the squirrely kid who was like the Morgan Freeman in Shawshank Redemption. He's like, I get you stuff from the outside, and like, fake IDs, like $60, stand by that white wall. And I'm like, nice. Because that's where you got stuff from. The squirrely kid in your dorm who said he was from like New York or Philly, then you got high with him one day and he's like an hour outside the city, but he wanted to like reinvent himself as this guy from Philly that knows fake ID guys, you know. And I'm like, I respect that though. Way to change your image. And the other thing that made her mad was after I told the thing that I told you about, the next thing I said was, hey, you know, I am really going to try to keep it clean because I actually, if you guys didn't know, I graduated from Ohio State and I actually lived in Morrill Dorm my sophomore year. And I have 2 write-ups, so if I get a third, I think I would be in trouble. And I thought that was funny, you know, I'm relating to the kids, we're jiving, hey, look at me, you know. I'm 28, but we can be friends, you know, I'm doing it. And later, after the show, she was like, I didn't appreciate when you said that because it really kind of makes the children question my authority. It's like, why would you even question it? You clearly have none. You're a resident advisor. Mole cops make fun of you on their breaks. They're like, oh, not that person. If you ever lived in a dorm and you were frightened of your resident advisor, enjoy the life of utter failure I'm sure you have. I'm sure you just have been scared at every turn of everything. Like, what is that, a yellow light? Ah! You know, it's just fucking nothing. It's like, calm down.
I went to visit my friend in a nursing home. I have old people friends. If you're wondering if that didn't make sense to you, I have some friends who are older. And my friend, yeah, she lives in a nursing home. And if you're wondering, there is discrimination in the nursing home. And you might be thinking like, oh, old people, so like there's racial discrimination? Not that I noticed. Gender discrimination? No, I didn't really see that. What I did see was there was discrimination towards people who are in scooters. Because my friend, who is upright and capable of walking, said to me, oh, these people in scooters, they need their driver's licenses. Driving all over my feet. Now replace people with scooters with Mexican people. Driving over their feet with taking our jobs. And driver's licenses with driver's licenses. I'm saying. The tone just matters, and it's pretty uncomfortable. I was at the nursing home visiting her, and she introduced me to some of the other residents there, some of her friends. One of them met me, and he said, well, what's your name? And I said, Sumukh. And he said, oh, Simo? I said, no, Sumukh. And he said, Sumo? And I said, yes, Sumo. And he said, where's that name from? I said, oh, it's an Indian name. He's like, oh, Indian? I'm Indian too. The Algonquin tribe in Quebec. And I guess I was so shocked that he confused us Indians. Because I said, me too. And then he was just like, I've never met another one of us. And I was just like, yeah. I lied to an old man, but I'll be happier, I guess.
Weak of the strong, who got it